Happy New Year, guys.
Happy New Year.
It's been a while, hasn't it?
Most definitely.
Yes, so we've got news. Right, it's me, Bats,
And me, Wes.
taking over the podcast.
Because it seems like Shoop has decided to move on to greater and bigger things.
So, respect to him. And I hope he's enjoying what he's doing right now and hope for him for the best.
Hopefully he's watching this as well.
Hi. But anyway, we have to carry on this podcast with him or without him. So, yeah,
We're back.
we're back.
I'm so pleased we're back.
And I'm sorry about the really bad quality of mic. I'm getting a new one next week. It's fine. So this one had to come out this week.
Well, we are going to get a new mic, don't worry. And to everybody that's been asking where we are, I know we've been away. Don't worry, we're back.
We just had to sort out a lot of stuff regarding what he done. I mean, what he's doing, and how he didn't want to do this anymore, and then kind of went on from there. And then we'll kind of deciding when to come back. And we said today was today, so yeah.
New year, new podcast.
Yes, and as you've seen, we have a new intro, which was made by myself, and the end card, which is made by myself as well, which I'm very proud of that.
So go Bats. Woo! Yeah.
Yeah.
Getting the grind in.
Yes, the grinding, a harsh grind.
So on related YouTube news, I heard there's been a lot of controversy over Fousey.
Fousey, yeah, I heard that as well. It's like a bit of a dick move.
It's the fact that he went from absolutely mental to completely leaving YouTube to completely mental again. And apparently he's not only just done that, he's actually come out and said that he was having a manic episode the whole time he made FouseyCon. The whole time.
And then the whole thing with Rose as well. He said that he tried to. It was part of his thing where he made a new person and all that. He made a new personality. It's like, shut up. You knew you fucked up. Just move on, right? And stop trying to con your friends out of money because you've basically give away your channel and give away your Twitch channel and expect money from the views that they're getting from it. It can't happen. If you're giving away a channel, it's like me giving away my other channel, and then if I get loads of views on there, which I don't, but if I get loads of views, and I'd be like, oh, mate, I want my money, I want half of the money, because it technically was my channel. No, you can't do it, you give away the channel.
Another related YouTube news, PewDiePie, jeez, 80 million subscribers, Jesus, I'm so proud.
If you haven't already subbed to PewDiePie.
Please do. Oh, YouTube Rewind as well. We've got to talk about that.
Yeah.
That was
Rewind time.
That was shit.
Yeah.
If they really wanted a YouTube Rewind, they would have took notice to what people actually wanted in YouTube Rewind.
Yeah, like even there was a week before where people like YouTubers were actually saying what would they want to see in YouTube Rewind, and they totally went the opposite direction and went for people who were irrelevant but weren't at the same time. Like, say, where was PewDiePie? I know someone leaked to PewDiePie's chair in, you know, that the animator, I forgot what she was called, but anyway, she put in.
It's not just that. Fortnite was this year, but
where was KSI and Logan Paul boxing fight? Where was the KSI Joella boxing fight?
Where was the fact that TikTok's become absolutely fucking massive as well? As much as we hate it.
As much as everybody hates it, it's still got to be in there.
Still become massive. I think the only thing I really enjoyed about YouTube Rewind was the fact that Lucas, the little spider, was in it. Literally.
And I enjoyed the memes better. The It's Hot memes. It's hot. It's just really funny.
But apart from the YouTube news, I'm gonna be honest with you, have nothing to talk about this time.
Yeah, and that's one of the reasons. That's one of the real reason why we haven't done a podcast in so long, because there's nothing been done in either being come out about YouTubers or about any celebrity news or anything to do with news that we would cover.
I mean, I asked for some suggestions. There was like some suggestions that we could have talked about, but there's some that we can't.
Like one thing that we didn't want to talk about in the start of the podcast, but now we are feeling like we should address it at some points. Like, did you hear that the animator of not the animator, the illustrator of Pingu died yesterday?
Did he?
Yeah, at 88.
Jeez, man.
It's like some things like that. You just like we didn't want to like talk about any deaths because we thought it would have been kind of controversial, but it's kind of like it's something that we need to talk about sometimes.
Me and my uncle were just talking about in the car. It's mad to think that people that have a full bill of health, absolutely healthy, are the ones that die young.
Mm-hmm.
And the ones that drink and smoke and absolutely destroy themselves die older.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, it's just...
It's mental,
It is mental, and it's like...
But apart from that, we really don't have anything to talk about, do we?
No. Right, but... This is a kind of like a podcast where we're not actually going to talk much. We're going to talk much, but we're not going to talk anything particular much. This is just like a kind of a new introduction to the new year and to the new like podcast and what we are going to do new and what we're going to do different to what we did.
Yes. 3
podcasts.
What you need to do, use YouTube people. Is get down in the comments and tell us.
YouTube people.
Yes, YouTube.
Do you mean subscribers?
Yes, you subscribers. You need to comment what we need to talk about because we're stuck.
Yeah, we are going to get some very interesting people on the podcast as well. We have loads of suggestions for people. Like you might not have heard of them, but they are very interesting. They are like us. We think they're interesting. I think you guys would think they're interesting.
We'd love to invite our friends on this.
Our
podcast.
friends, even
family,
even like family, or even people who want to come onto the podcast.
They can.
All they do is contact us. We can get them on the podcast and all that. Just an hour or two of their time and all that.
We'd love to do a section in our podcast as well, talking about mental health, because I think that right there is gonna help. Not help us, it'll help them as well.
Yeah.
Because me and Bats, we struggle through mental health, and we think it's...
Yeah, and we have a family member who hasn't got the full experience of that yet. He's starting to get it, and it's very hard, and we're trying to tell him all about what anxiety is and all that, and what's happened to them and all that, and how he needs to control it. But he's not used to it. He's not used to having it, and he's like kind of getting panic attacks all the time. So
he thinks it's silly, and it's
not.
It's
not.
Apart from that, we're really, really, really thankful that you've waited this long for a podcast.
Yeah. And I've been looking on the channel, and we haven't lost any subscribers. So thank you for staying and sticking.
I'm actually really surprised.
Yeah.
Thank you for staying.
Thanks for staying in for this long break, and we didn't even announce that we're having a break. We're just kind of like
disappeared.
The initial thing that we weren't uploading because Shoop's laptop broke.
Yeah.
And so we have got a episode on there that we recorded, but that did get edited, but it didn't render, and.
It's terrible.
That was a bit terrible, and we had to try different ways to get it working, so it didn't. And then the whole situation where he didn't want to be in this podcast anymore. So, and then this is me trying to figure out what laptop to use, trying to get some audio equipment, and we have got some software. Like I was gonna use Audacity, but Audacity doesn't work on this video editor, so I'm using the video editor's recording to do this, and apparently it sounds better, so yeah.
Well, at least we're trying something, because I didn't want to disappoint everyone out there. Definitely not, because I wanted to do this, Bots wanted to do this, but wanted to do it our way, because we weren't allowed to talk about some things, and we're allowed to talk about many things,
and that wasn't us. We were kind of like, it was some things that we had. The first episode was great for us because we had a script and we could talk about things that we wanted to, and then it got to the point where we couldn't do anything, and we were sitting. Hi, Bruno. We were
my dad's dog's here. Hello, Bubbles. Just so you know, out there, the subscribers, it wasn't we left because we hated doing this. We left because we had no choice.
We had no choice, and it was the fact. It was like I was not happy about doing this. I really wanted to go in this because this is my passion of talking and all that, and basically like entertaining you guys, and what it was supposed to be. That's what it was supposed to be, and it kind of, for him, I think it was a kind of a chore, because he had the software, he had the laptop, so he was doing all the editing, he was doing all the talking as well, mostly because it was me and him, and it wasn't very fun for him. So I said I would help him edit, but he said no, I want to do it myself and all that, because he wanted to try and control the whole thing. But I respect him for that. But
anyway,
he decided to leave. So
would you like to move on to your sports section?
What, the segment of sport?
Yes, the segment of sport.
I'm going to introduce this segment. It's going to go sport, and this is me asking Wiss questions about sport and about thing, and her opinion on this, right? And I want to try and have a little rant because something's come up. So the first thing is, right, there was summer coming on, right, that Rio Ferdinand.
Tim is the dog's attack. What's the matter? Get out. Good boy.
Right, Rio Ferdinand had was talking on BT. Rio Ferdinand was talking on BT,
right,
and was saying that that Mike Ashley is a great great football owner,
right,
great football club owner,
right.
He's a great. What he's doing is a great job, and what Rafa should do is pay for. What Rafa should do is buy players himself with his own money, and to make it successful, because he wants the club and he wants to try and he wants to sell the club. So why should Mike Ashley have to pay for a player when he's selling it? What's your opinion?
I think that's bollocks. I think everything that Mike Ashley does is bollocks. To be honest with you.
Remember, with Rio Ferdinand, he's got no right saying anything like that. The reason why he's doing it is because all of his merch is sold in Sports Direct, and that's the top place where people buy it from, Sports Direct, because it's the cheapest. So if he wants to try and lick up Mike Ashley's arse, well, he's done a good job, but then it's just totally, it's one of the reasons that
he's gonna know what Mike Ashley's really like, you know. Just because he's gonna lick up his arse now.
Yes,
I mean jack shit. He will eventually get to the point where he's like, Mike Ashley's a money grab little cunt, basically.
Yeah, and it's kind of not even like that. It's just, why?
Maybe it's Rio Ferdinand thought it's the quickest way of getting his merch sold or something. By licking up his arse.
No, and all that, right? But that's kind of thing, right? And so that was the football side of things.
We've got more news.
Yep. and it's but like I'm saying though, like apparently as well, Australian serves netball. So right, there's something about basically in Australia, then the netball, basically Australian netball team won one of the in South Africa. That's all it says there, right? The way I'm just looking through news articles of sport because I didn't really prepare for this.
Well, I could talk about something that relates to sport. I mean, I watch wrestling all the time.
Go on then, wrestling.
Right, all I know so far is that Braun Strowman's better in fighting now. Alexa Bliss is fighting now.
Right.
Royal Rumble's coming up.
Mhm.
And John Cena's basically volunteered himself.
Yeah.
For Royal Rumble.
Has he?
Yes. Stephanie McMahon's letting him volunteer himself for Royal Rumble. There's gonna be a 30-woman Royal Rumble match.
Aye.
Which I'm excited for. WrestleMania's coming up soon, which I'm also excited for.
Yeah. Casually drinking water.
Which I'm excited for. There's 4 new people going in Raw. There's Alaska Lacey.
Okay.
A big large man, Carl Laws, which looks like a mixture between Andre the Giant and Braun Strowman.
Okay.
There's a a tag team going in, which are 2 bigger men, kind of look like AOP.
Yeah.
And there's also a lad that looks a bit like the Miz.
Yeah.
Looks like he's kind of gonna be full of himself.
Hmm.
He's gone in.
Yeah.
So anybody out there that likes wrestling, please let us know, because I love wrestling. I think wrestling's mint. It's not just the fighting, it's the story behind it as well. Like, for instance, last week on Monday Night Raw, Seth Rollins broke out into a fight in the back of the stage for no reason.
Yeah. And the reason why I stopped watching that at the age of 13, because it's exactly the same when it was when I was 13.
Apart from it's not.
Apart from it is.
It's
even
not.
Even though it's technically the fighting is fake, but not at the same time, because someone can get really injured in it, right? I can tell that.
When we were younger, right, it was a hell of a lot more gruesome and intense than it was now, because now they've got to watch everything they do. Like, back in them days, women wrestlers could go up to men wrestlers and just punch them in the face for no reason. These days can't do that.
I know. It's a part of
and they've changed women divas to just women wrestlers. They're not called divas anymore.
No, because I was funny when it was divas, because they act like divas.
Yep.
And the fact is, it wasn't just one a woman acting like diva. They all were, and that's how funny the whole divas was. And then as soon as they changed it, and they only changed it because of equal rights.
Aye.
Which I do get with equal rights. Yeah, you can't call girls divas, but that was the whole acting. They were acting like divas.
It wasn't just
for
that.
entertainment, because it's not. Because WWE stands for World Wrestling Entertainment. The big E stands for something. The big E stands for something that it's acting. It's entertainment.
Oh, it's Elias. That's what it says. Walk for Elias. That's what it says. Apparently, called him. Anyway, Drew McIntyre, if you didn't know who he is, he's like the big Scottish bloke. And he started on John Cena. He just legit just started on for no reason.
Yeah.
He was just like, because I want to be, because I fight with all the greats, even Kurt Angle, I'm going to fight you. And it was like, what are you doing?
Yeah.
It's mental. Anyway, moving away from wrestling, because I could talk for hours about it. Literally.
Yeah, so we are wondering if we could, like, how regularly do you want these podcasts? Because
we could do them every Monday if you want.
Either every Monday or 2 times a week.
It's up to the audience.
It's up to the audience. If you want one once a week, we can do it once on Monday. But if you want it twice a week, we can do it like Monday and Wednesday. Well, actually, we can't do Wednesday.
We'll go do it Monday and Friday because I'm.
Like, we can do Monday, or we can record both on Monday, record 2 on Monday,
and then release them out at different dates.
Release them out on different dates. So we can do one on Monday, and release it on a Tuesday, and then release it on the Thursday.
Yeah.
And then back to Monday again, and I think that's what we're gonna do.
I was gonna ask them something, but I forgot now.
Aye.
It's gone. Anyway, nothing really else to talk.
Yeah, there is. I've been playing Blackout, and that's one of my favourite games now. It's like
I actually not even been anywhere near Call of Duty 4.
I think it's amazing. Like saying, like, I haven't got a win yet because I'm not really that good. I'm still getting used to the game, but I've had more than 100 games, and I've got the number 2 and I've got the number 3, but I haven't won yet, and it's really addictive. It's like you kind of just like play one game and all that, and that's it. You have to like keep on playing until you get bored, and you don't get bored of it.
Actually, that's what I was going to ask the audience. Do any of you out there have a staffy or like staffies? Or on the other hand, does any of you not like staffies, and why?
Mm-hmm.
I'd love to know.
Mm-hmm.
Because my dad's dog, which is sitting right next to us, Bruno, he's a staff. He was a rescue dog. And honest to God, he's the softest dog you'll ever meet in your life. And I hate them people that, if you didn't like staffies, that's up to you. But I just would love to know why. Because I think that's soft for me.
But we grew up with staffies a lot, so yeah.
Oh, Bruno, stop. He's trying to get on the chair.
Yes, and I do not know why people clickbait Fortnite videos, because it's Fortnite. Just the worst. Ali is the worst person to do it. Oh. Because, like, Epic Games doesn't want you to find out this in Fortnite, and it's like, they put it in there for a reason. How do they not want you to? How not want you to find out when it's in the game?
It's like they make the game, but all of a sudden you found something. You found a crocodile. Fucking wow.
Wow. Like.
It's like, fair enough. Finding Easter eggs in games is the
coolest thing.
Number one thing I love. I love finding Easter eggs and glitches in games. Do you mind? What you want? Eh? What you want, Bruno? What you want? What you want? Anyway, I love finding Easter eggs in games. I love finding glitches in games. That's what Dan, your friend, said to me. He came in and went, I'm trying to find glitches in Red Dead Redemption.
Yeah. For Christmas, I am so funny at Christmas because I buy the most ridiculous gifts, but people love them. Like, and especially with my mate Dan. And 2 years ago, I bought him, because he loves Lego. He loves building Legos and all that, which it's him being a bit like a little kid again and all that, and building it. That's what he likes. So I bought him his own personal Lego piece, but looks like him and all that. And yeah, he loves that with a change of top as well, and it's got his name on the back of his top, which was really cool. And then this year, when we last Christmas, which was Christmas just gone, I bought him a cowboy hat to play Red Dead Redemption on, and he hasn't took it off since while playing Red Dead Redemption. So
that's hilarious. That's so funny.
he was making jokes going, pressing LT, he picks up his hand.
So funny.
Yeah.
With me, I get gifts that people will keep or like for a long time. Like you. I bought you your little R2D2.
Yeah, which is in my room.
I didn't realise it bounced.
It bounced.
Oh, I got a new tattoo.
Yeah. It's bumpy.
I know. Ah, Bruno, you stay there. Stay. Good boy. Do you want to be part of the podcast, like? Do you? And with bats, it's pretty much easy to buy for him anything Star Wars or Batman.
Yeah, or it's like anything
for your guitar.
Anything for my guitar, because I've actually been thinking about playing guitar for the podcast one day.
Oh, that would be a good idea.
Yeah, just sit and randomly have like 10 minutes of just playing guitar.
Very good. How long have you been recording for? Do you know?
26 minutes.
Awesome.
Mm-hmm.
Do I have time to make myself a cup of coffee?
Yeah, you can go and make a cup of coffee and all that. And
sorry about the noise. Bruno can sit there.
Yeah, while Wes is making a cup of coffee, I'm just gonna start talking like real talk or
so
whatever.
So you're find some news?
Yeah. It's just, well.
What do you think of this Brexit stuff like?
Not talking about that. Too much to talk about.
Does any of the viewers watch Bird Box?
The Bird Box is sound shit, and it is shit.
It's not?
It's not a really good film at all. Any film with Sandra Bullock in is shit.
I actually really enjoyed that film.
I do not like Sandra Bullock as an actor because she's shit.
There's another thing I'm thought about, the fact that they're taking Johnny Depp on Pirates of the Caribbean.
I'm getting to that. Well, we're getting to that, but the whole thing, because why are people so stupid as well? With the whole, with the whole Bird Box challenge. Yes, that's what I mean. With the Netflix had to, when it takes something to how people are so dumb. It takes Netflix to tweet out going, stop doing the Bird Box challenge to follow trends. You know that. It's just the whole thing with Logan Paul though, he took it a bit too far. He knew exactly where he was, I can tell. They all planned it himself. And it's just awful how he did that, because now he's gonna have like both kids try to do that challenge and not knowing where they're going, and they could get run over.
Plus, you ever thought it might have been a little bit shit for blind people?
Mm-hmm.
They literally can't see all the time.
Mm-hmm.
And they're just taking the piss by blindfolding themselves and see if they can get around. Fair enough if Bird Box was real and we actually had to blindfold ourselves and walk around. But it's not, is it?
Yeah, it's just kind of like and the whole thing with this mystery box thing.
Oh my god.
Like, it's just it's the reason that Jake Paul is so for it still. He knows that it's a scam, and he's like, yes, I'm fine with it. I'm fine that my 7 to 9 year old audience goes on there and wastes their money.
Did you see how H3 I tweeted at him, and he was like, oh, I like it.
I like the video, and he was like, what you like? You're getting exposed of sponsoring a scam, and he was like, yeah, love it.
He's just not even asked.
He's not, but what Rice Scum did, he just blamed other people.
And then it was kind of like this
with these Amazon gift cards going boom, 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 but they're already expired. was already used in last year.
It's ridiculous, right? Because my niece, I'm not gonna mention her name. She had us watching Morgs, and you know what? That laddie could not clickbait more than anyone I know. I had to watch who could stay awake the longest. Right? His mum spiked either his brother or his brother's his friend with sleeping tablets to try and win the challenge, right? And Morgs himself had to be in a cold shower and everything so he didn't fall asleep. It's unreal, absolutely unreal how much they try and entertain their fans.
It's the fact is Morg's mum has more subscribers than Will and E.
That's ridiculous.
And the fact is Morg's mum is just like, she doesn't know how to use YouTube. And the only reason why Morg's mum has got more subscribers is because of our son.
Unreal.
And our son's a clickbaiting like monster.
Oh, right. So my niece made us go back to Ruby Rube as well, right? Which has stopped doing so challenges to do slime. And she's like 13 now. You can blatantly see she's older than what she was when I first watched her. So it's like JoJo as well. JoJo was like dance moms on YouTube.
Yeah. and how much are her band, her bows?
£10.
£10 for a ribbon.
For a ribbon. Ridiculous.
Marketing at its finest, guys. Marketing
Ridiculous.
at its finest.
This is why when we do our jumpers and t-shirts and that, our merch, I want it to be cheap.
Yeah, I want it to be cheap. I want it to be good quality but cheap. I don't want to make any profit on it. I just want you to.
Maybe if we make some profit, we'll put it towards like mental health charities, because that's what I love to do.
And like say I want to do like, do you know how like normal YouTubers have merch and then they like kind of take it into one way and they just keep doing the same stuff. I don't want to do this. I want like to make guitar picks randomly. I just want to make
You
like,
let us know what you want.
I want to make like glasses, not like reading glasses. Right? I want to make drinking glasses.
Pint glasses, because me and Bats, we love our pint glasses. Not that we drink, we just love pint glasses.
We just love different coloured glasses.
Yeah.
And different things on. So having like one of them, just an S&S glass would be good.
How about you, the audience, let us know what kind of merch you want.
Yeah.
We could make something for you.
Yeah, we could.
I would love to sign stuff as well if you want my signature. Not saying that we're ever gonna get that far, but if you do, let me know. You know what I mean?
Yeah. You know what YouTuber haven't done yet is put all their videos on one DVD and sold it. You know.
Oh, bubbles.
Aye, so yeah. One more thing I want to talk about before we end the video is about Johnny Depp and how he's been taken out of the new Pirates of the Caribbean because of the new director.
Unreal. You know what it is? Johnny Depp's been doing it for a long time. I can understand them want to take it in a different direction, right? Obviously, they've tried to kill him off before, and now they're doing it again. And it's like, why? I can't understand. I love Johnny Depp as an actor. I think he's great, but if they're gonna put a female pirate in and make her the captain, it should be Elizabeth Swann by all means, because she's been in it since the start, and it's horrible. What are they gonna do? Are they gonna kill him off?
Yeah.
Are they gonna just do what they did with Paul Walker in Fast and Furious and just pretend that he's gone away for the rest of the time? You know what I mean? What are they gonna do? I'm hoping they'll just lay him to rest. He'll die somehow and lay him to rest, and then that's how he becomes, or one of them becomes the new captain. Or now that Barbossa's dead, his daughter may be the new captain.
Yeah, and
sorry.
Yeah, it really annoys me how people just like directors have like a vision. I respect them from having a vision and pursuing that vision and trying to take that vision to the next level, but taking one of the biggest characters in there, what actually made Pirates of the Caribbean, it just, is anybody going to watch it now?
Or not.
You know, that is everybody going to watch it saying that Johnny Depp is in there? What does Johnny Depp feel about this?
That's what I would love to know.
Like, cause you know that because Johnny Depp is like, say Johnny Depp has been in the news this month because he nearly missed his train, the Eurostar train, in London to Paris.
Right.
No, from Paris to London.
Right.
And he was sitting next to this couple.
Right.
They was celebrating that anniversary on the train.
Right.
So he bought them a bottle of champagne and
Aww.
signed their bottle of champagne that they got from the hotel that they stayed in.
That's
and all that,
good.
and started talking about it, and they've exchanged numbers, and now they've become friends.
That's mad, and it's unreal about the things Johnny Depp does for his fans.
Mm.
Like going into a hospital dressed like Captain Jack. He actually stopped filming to do that. He did around every 2 seconds and left with the costume, kind of like Ryan Reynolds, leaving with a Deadpool costume, but he left with the Deadpool costume on to keep himself.
Yeah.
But with Captain Jack and Johnny Depp will always do good things, no matter where Pirates of the Caribbean goes.
Yeah.
And Ryan Reynolds, which I'm hoping doesn't butcher this Detective Pikachu, will always do what he does as Deadpool.
Yeah, I love how we went from Captain Jack Sparrow to Deadpool.
But to be fair, Ryan Reynolds and Deadpool and Captain Jack would be great together.
Yeah, they would. They've got the same kind of mentality and personality, but you know, yeah. See, right. I want to bring this segment back because I really like the segment, and I really wanted the word of the day.
Oh, that'll be good.
And the word of the day, what do you want the word of the day being?
Staffy.
Staffy. So comment Staffy below in the comments, or tweet it at us and all that. You could get a retweet or all that, and you could just yeah.
Cause Staffy.
And you might get you might get a tweet off us as well saying thanks and all that.
Because Staffies are cute.
Yeah.
But we'll definitely retweet or tweet back or whatever.
Yeah, just comment below Staffy and all that, and say how many, and leave a like in this video because this is like for first podcast in 2017.
19.
Well, why did I say 17? We're getting back in time now, 2019. Or why did I say 2017?
I'm so pleased. And if you like this video and want more, leave a like and subscribe, obviously. And the bell thing, because YouTube shit.
Hit that bell next to the subscribe button.
So you get notified for when we upload.
Because yeah, I all my subscriptions I never got one day. Nothing was on there. And all that, so if you put that if you ding that notification bell, you know when we upload, and you can have a wonderful video for your faces.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And that's bye from me, Wiss, and
me, Bats,
and Bruno.
And Bruno there, yeah.
And Bruno the dog.
Bruno's our new co-host now.
Right.
Right. So if you enjoyed this video, please hit that like button, subscribe if you're new around here, and I'll see you later. Peace.